Relations between Russia and Turkey have returned to a level of full-fledged partnership, Russia's President Vladimir Putin said as he greeted Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan in Moscow. The two leaders discussed trade, setting a goal for bilateral trade volume to reach $100 billion in 2 years' time. Russia and Turkey have also set up a $1 billion joint investment fund to support businesses of both countries and signed a number of agreements aimed at strengthening economic cooperation. Putin and Erdogan also discussed the implementation of key joint energy projects due to begin soon.
The partnership on energy between Turkey and Russia is one of a kind. This process continues to increase with oil and natural gas. Works like Turkish Stream, as well as the Akayu nuclear power plant, continue within the context of this normalization process.
Ahead of Friday's meeting, Russia partially lifted the ban on Turkish agricultural products, but some visa restrictions and import sanctions imposed last year remain. The consequences that followed Turkey shooting down a Russian warplane over the Turkey-Syria border in late 2015. Nonetheless, the two countries left the incident in the past and moved on, building trust and increasing cooperation on regional security, in particular on settlement of the Syrian crisis.
Due to the active role of Russia and Turkey, we managed not only to reach a ceasefire between Syrian troops and the armed opposition, but also to start direct talks between the fighting parties in the capital of Kazakhstan, Astana.
Putin described cooperation between Russian and Turkish military and intelligence services on this as exceptional and said that it will continue growing. Some Middle East experts say such coordination could be crucial for liberating cities like Manbij and defeating terrorists in the provinces of Idlib and Homs in Syria.
I hope we might organize mutual operation. A good example, it is military cooperation in Al-Bab, because Russian air forces support Turkish troops. Now we close cooperate in very sensitive field.
Putin and Erdogan have reaffirmed the two countries have established a dialogue full of trust and restored fully fledged economic and political relationship. They have pledged to continue to strengthen military, industrial and energy cooperation and coordinate efforts in order to help bring the 6-year-long conflict in Syria to an end. Daria, Bondarchuk, CGTN, Moscow.